everyone. I just finished watching Marvel's Secret Invasion series on Disney Plus a few days ago and had to sit for a while because something just didn't feel right about the way it all came together. Now, be sure to hit subscribe for more videos and let me know that you're here. All right, so I don't mind the slow burn for the series setup. In fact, I think that Secret Invasion setup made perfect sense. I love the inclusion of Emilia Clarke and Samuel L. Jackson can carry any show both ways uphill through the snow and still have energy to burn. He was fantastic. In fact, every character in the series was terrific. I especially loved getting to know Kingsley Ben-Adir as an actor. And as usual, Olivia Colman was delightfully badass in her British way. Still, didn't really gel because it didn't really feel like a Marvel TV series or film. There were lots of moments and glimmers of that tight-knit Marvel universe that we all love. However, it really felt kind of scaled back, like they couldn't afford any other named characters to show up in a cameo from Team Avengers or from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And let me just say that any S.H.I.E.L.D. agent worth their salt would have backed Nick Fury in a red-hot second. This is where the show went wrong. They really didn't understand the loyalties and the connections that the other characters in the universe felt and had toward Nick Fury. Yes, Nick Fury realized that he made this mess and he needed to clean it up. Still, these characters who we so closely associate with Fury were absent and left an unmet sense of expectation, even right up to the end of the credits. As a result, Secret Invasion felt disconnected from the franchise, which was a bad writing decision. It was a bad directing decision. More than anything, it was a bad studio investment decision. If it was a money issue, and it probably was a money issue given all of the news coverage about Disney's budgets and layoffs, they should have hired some less expensive and less well-known actors for the supporting roles and added someone like Phil Coulson or Melinda May, Daisy Johnson, or even Captain Marvel to the show, even for an episode or two. Nick Fury deserved that support, and it was absolutely missing. Hindsight really is 2020, and it's easy to be an armchair quarterback when it comes to storytelling. I think it's fair to say, though, that Nick Fury pulled so many Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. agents out of the fire during his career that it just felt like bad business to leave him scrambling alone like this. And it was a completely unbelievable story decision. Overall, the acting was excellent. It was a great thriller, espionage type of series with a solid script, but it could have been any science fiction series, and that was the problem. It should have been a hit, but it was constructed in such a way that the series took place in a bubble that didn't come with very many of the trappings that fans need and want to see in order to feel like they are in the Marvel universe. Now, I am not a fan of fan service unless it makes good story sense. Adding more connections to the Marvel universe was not only wanted by the fans, but it was also an unmet requirement of the story itself. This is where the series fell down, and it fell down hard. Samuel L. Jackson is amazing. I think I've said that 3 times now, but he is amazing. And really, I know that anything he's in will be worth watching because I know that it will be good. He will make it good. However, neither he nor any of the other amazing actors in this series can fix a fatal flaw in the structure of the story. What I don't get now, this is where I think Disney really kind of went wrong. How many studio executives and Disney storytellers saw this script and didn't notice the threadbare connection to the overall Marvel universe? If not one of them noticed, then there's a problem. If someone noticed and brought it up to deaf ears, that's a bigger problem. If somebody noticed but was afraid to bring it up, that's a deadly problem for Disney Studios. Everyone, even the best writers and directors in the world, need editors to help identify gaps and problems within a story, because fans will know something is wrong. Even if they don't know exactly what it is, they'll know it doesn't feel right. Just do not understand how a corporation that is built on storytelling can fail to make this connection in a premium series. Am I being too hard on Disney? Maybe. But here's the thing. I love Disney. I love the stories they tell. And I have been a Disney fan since I was old enough to read and watch movies. Some of these recent mistakes or business decisions just seem appallingly naive, which doesn't make any sense for a corporation that is celebrating its 100th year of storytelling. 100th year. What's happening, Disney? Really, if you are listening, please send me the script next time. I have no horses in this race, except I love the stories that you tell. I would be happy to share my thoughts before you pour all of this money into the production. Other than that, honestly, the series is fine, but ultimately forgettable because it doesn't impact or connect with any of the other active stories or characters in the Marvel universe. My prediction is that they will use Emilia Clarke's character for something. I don't know. It'll be in the future. Maybe it'll be in another series. But there had to be a less expensive way, even a smarter way, to generate her character into someone who is Avenger level. That said, the story decisions at the end of the series pretty much destroyed all of the good that Fury did, and simply doesn't make sense for the president to do what he did. I understand it on a human level, but given what went into saving him, I just don't believe that decision made sense. It didn't feel like an earned choice in the script. It also just didn't feel like an intelligent decision. It felt like they were just trying to set up a huge conflict that would require more cleanup later. But the thing is, it's not connected to any of the other series. So that cleanup, like, who's going to clean that up? Nick Fury? He just did it and he got nothing out of it. So there just is an underlying problem here that Disney has to sort out. But, anyway, the series is worth watching if you have some extra time. But I wouldn't rush to the TV for this one. And I don't think Disney is going to earn any new subscriptions. I don't think anyone's going to like save their subscription just to watch this series. It's just a filler. It really, again, could have been any science fiction series, any actors. I mean, it was a pretty kind of transplantable script. It just didn't make sense. And I really hate saying that, because Nick Fury is one of my favorite characters. I was looking forward to this series, and it just didn't deliver. And Nick Fury and Samuel L. Jackson, they did not deserve that. And frankly, Emilia Clarke didn't either. Now I feel like I'm ranting. Again, I love Disney, and I think that's why I'm kind of passionate about this review. And so, Disney, if you want to do another Avenger series that isn't part of the Marvel universe, please just send your writers to go watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's a great show. That's how you pull off a non-Avengers story in this universe. All right. I feel like Debbie Downer about a series that I actually liked. And yes, I actually liked it. It just didn't belong in this universe, but it was a really good series for other reasons. So even though it disappointed me, I did like it. Um, so I'm just gonna stop right there before Nick Fury shows up on my doorstep to have a few words, because nobody wants that. Actually, maybe I do want that. Nick Fury, come to my doorstep. Let's talk. I think that would be delightful. We'll have some coffee. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. And if you haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the series, go see it. It's really, really good. You'll love it. I loved it. I think it is probably one of the best non-Avenger series out there. And oh, it's kind of an Avenger series, but it doesn't have any of like the big Avengers that you would expect. But it is so good. Very, very good storytelling. All right. Remember to subscribe and drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this series. Am I on the mark? Am I just ranting? Am I making sense here? I don't know. Let me know. Right, wrong, indifferent. Inquiring minds want to know what you think. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you later. Bye.